That was new music for film.
Cause I was drugged the
would know what it takes to run a business, but you don't.
So you're recording right now?
We've been recording this whole time.
Hi, it's me. Before we get into the video, I wanted to introduce you Alvin Ailey. He was an extraordinary American choreographer and dancer who left a dope mark on the dance world. His innovative and powerful works, he revolutionized the field of modern dance, captivating audiences worldwide. Ailey's dances was seamless fusion of emotion and storytelling and displaying a rare ability to touch the hearts and souls of those who witness his performances. Alvin Ailey's artistic vision and commitment to excellence got him immense praise and numerous accolades throughout his career. Each movement, he skillfully conveys the depths of human emotion, leaving spectators in awe of his ability to create captivating narratives through dance.
I think that you fit in that category with Alvin Ailey, with him like being an artist and like a dancer.
Oh, most definitely. I connect with him because I knew I was a dancer before, like knowing about Alvin Ailey.
Can you elaborate on that, please?
When I was younger, like really younger, I always studied dance moves. I was always watching dance tutorials on YouTube. Like I'm talking like 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and then 5th grade. Really like learning, like being on a step team and being able to do counts. And it wasn't even necessarily me being considered a dancer yet, or establishing a dancing career. I was still getting these really vital dance components that to make me up to an artist of who I am today. Yeah.
So, would you identify yourself as being some broke college kid?
Vibes. 100% yes.
So how do you survive? Like, do you have a job?
Yes, I have a job.
What is your job?
I work for ABC News. I am the teleprompter for Good Morning America.
Okay.
Yes, it has provided me great flexibility within my schedule because I am a full-time college student after just graduating college, so it's like even more. Yeah, I did not expect to see myself back in school, like straight out of college, like because I guess that was always associated with like grad school or going to get your master's. So I definitely never just saw myself like I'm not about to go get my fucking master's right after I just got my bachelor's. I want to like I want to, start my professional career.
I just want to give you props because props to you because that shit's really hard. Is acting hard? Yes, but I don't think it's as hard as dancing because with dance you're telling a story with your body and you're not using any words. And
there it is.
Like it's so much. I don't know if I'm saying you're right. Articulation that plays, and it's just like it's tough. Like it's really tough.
It really is tough. It's not for the weak. It's not, and that's what. But I would say dance definitely has created over the past years has created avenues for people to not try as hard or to even take that physical route of dance, even though I personally feel like there's certain things that you do need to be considered a dancer, in my opinion. And I'm not saying you have to be the most physical, but physicality has to play a part in it because there is art in exhaustion.
Yeah.
There's a point where you reach a limit, and that limit can only be told, like you said, through the body. It can't be expressed through words or acting. It is a mental game. Like you get to the point where you beat physical burnout, but now you have mental burnout. There's a way to do it, you know?
Mhm.
There's a healthy way to go about it, you know, a process to be constantly training or to make it a lifestyle. Like that's the thing, like that's why dancers are artists, because artists imitates life. And that way you have to be in that lifestyle. You have to live that lifestyle in order to be honorable, to be that artist. That's why I guess I took the dance route, because I always felt like I was always that nigga to be like, oh yeah, I'm about it. Like you may say you do that, but I know that I'm gonna do that when things come into my life like dance that I have an interest in and I see that I may be good at, but I know that there's a level to it. And I'm like, if I can see myself there and I know that I can do that because I'm that nigga to know that I can do it, that I have to dedicate my life to it. Like I have, regardless of, you know, those bad days and this and that, and you know, dealing with hardships and burnout and this and that. Right now I'm on breaks. I'm feeling good as shit. So so I can't relate. So bitch, you caught me at a great time. I probably would have been just breaking down crying if you would have caught me. Right.
But those components of being a dancer, what are they?
Alright, so I'm just gonna give a couple examples of just this is what I've gathered everything from my BFA. I feel like it is vital to my foundation of what I am starting as an artist. Okay, so I feel like as an artist you need to know how to write about dance. Well, not as a dancer, you said dancer component. I feel like as a dancer you need to know how to read, write, study about dance. So we did that through dance composition. You know, you have to take that, or dance composition and dance criticism and analysis. Like that's what I had to take, and it was really, really, really interesting how you can just dive deep into like describing dance or describing things that you may see on stage, and how to you know, portray that imagery to an audience. You know, it's amazing. So you have that. As I mentioned before, physicality. Like you need some form of, even if it's just 5 push-ups a day, or if it's just a walk with a slight jog every now and then, or if it's developing your arches of your feet, because that can get like a little good burnout, and you get a little burn in your ankles. Things of that nature, anything that requires a certain amount of just I don't want to elaborate more into it, because a lot of people, there are a lot of dancers that advocate that you don't need that. A lot of them that are like even high up there, that have these many accolades and these many degrees. Yes, that you don't need this or that. And it was crazy because I got to the A-League school and I saw that. My ballet teacher Monday and Fridays, her name is Rhea Roderick. She danced for Complexions when she was younger, and went to the A-League school when she was younger. And I think she probably danced in the A-League company too, I'm not sure. But she looks like she's in her mid-40s, maybe 50s. And she can move for ballet. Like, oh my goodness, like the releve is there, the leg is up there, like her écarté line, when she's like, it's up there. And I was like, she's the only one I've seen though, because there are older teachers there at A-League, but yeah, the Americans are old.
Yeah, they. Oh, okay.
Some of them got canes, and some of them, they're old. But they're the great. They trained like the actual company back then, trained with, and also probably trained all the other great dancers. That's why I'm realizing every day and day how grateful I am to be in this program, regardless of how tired I may be or exhausted or burnt out I may get. Like the results show, like that they trained the best, so that means you're going to get the best training.
How do you feel about those dancers that are on TikTok and and on Instagram? Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you compare that to as someone who is like in the shit fire with the dancing? Like, I have to stretch my split every day or I lose it because my muscles are tighter and so on, etc. You know? How do you feel about that?
Well, honestly, I feel like the path that I chose was like very specific, you know?
Okay.
Like, again, like I said, this has been going on since like the age of 10, 11 years old, maybe even 9, I'm not sure, around 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very specific path that I chose that required a certain amount of elements that you needed to cave in this journey, you know? Like, it's just like what you would see in the movies, like Rocky. You would see he trains hard and he has all this glory and all this personal conviction and also the physical conviction because he gets up in the morning and eats the egg. Those things have always just inspired me as a person.
Mm-hmm.
I've never even seen the fucking movie Rocky. but I know of the story Rocky because we all know his journey or his or what it is. I've seen Creed because of Rocky.
Yeah, we did, but to go see
I went to go see Creed because of Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
But like those things have always interest me because I guess I always see myself in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me like really go that route, and it made me really like stay connected to that because I knew it was a journey. It's gonna take well within acting when I was an actor because then at first my whole plan was to be in SNL and that don't work.
Yeah, everybody.
Everything. Yeah. I always had you know, this thing about like, oh, it's gonna take 50 years, you know, 60 years, or however long it take. But I know that I'm gonna be dedicated till I'm in the grave because I'd rather live this life than ever live a 9 to 5. When it came to the social media, like really like came around 7th grade. I didn't have my first phone until 8th grade. So yeah, that helped me at first.
Mm-hmm.
As a dancer, I was able to see so much shit that you couldn't see like just in person because of like that move, and then I knew I could do it, so I would watch that video over and over again and then do that hoe at school and then just be like, oh, I got I hit that hoe, but yeah, I see that hoe but yeah, so yeah, when that shit came along, that shit really helped. But even Vine too, like there was like a certain dance shit on Vine. I was like, watching shit. YouTube is really fucking dope because like Emily Sason, she was like an actual choreographer in the industry, and I would just watch all her dance tutorials and her actual dance classes, and I'll be learning this shit. And this was at like this was 5th grade. I was in 5th grade, and I was just learning Emily Sason's choreographer. She was Chris Brown's choreographer. Like he's just like full blown on choreography that I'm just like looking at, not knowing that I'm gonna be a dancer one day.